You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Let's talk about LeBron James. Or on this channel, as he's known, LaChina James. That's right. We're going to talk about LaChina. And more specifically, we are going to talk about the police officer that mocked LeBron James, or LaChina James, on a TikTok video that went ultra viral. Now, that officer, Nate Sylvester, was actually placed on administrative leave. We know what happened, okay? A officer in Ohio courageously saved the life of a young black woman. Unfortunately, he had to shoot somebody else that was trying to stab said lady. And look, that officer is a hero, okay? And as is standard operating procedure these days for LaChina James, he came out and he tweeted something incredibly stupid. This time, it could be construed as also dangerous. He tweeted out a picture of the cop in caps, put your next, hashtag accountability. Now, he deleted said tweet, but it was too late. The damage was done. Now, we have listened to LaChina James run his mouth, preach false narratives about the police for going on a year, okay? Almost a year now. We have listened to LaChina James spit the false narratives of the leftists and their political beliefs. And a cop named Nate Sylvester came out with a video, and he essentially did a fake phone call to LeBron James. And he was stating that, hey, we have a crime in progress. What should I do, LeBron? And he made fun of the fact that, hey, at this point, are we supposed to call LeBron James, LaChina James, as police officers and ask for a basketball player's advice on how to handle things that policemen are involved with? Stop it, okay? Now, look, intelligent Americans don't listen to anybody like LaChina James, but unfortunately, there are people out there that will listen to LeBron, and he's got 49.7 million followers. I've said before, personally speaking, I thought it was possible that he had influenced some dealings involving the LA deputies that got shot. Now, I don't mean he was directly involved, but look, you can't run your mouth about black people in America getting hunted down by the police, and then in LA County, 2 deputies get shot just a couple of days later. All right? That was a dangerous tweet, and then his tweet that happened a couple of weeks ago was also dangerous. That's not saying he was directly responsible, but look, indirectly influencing the weak-minded, the idiots, the criminals, the people that are burning down the streets? Very possibly. Very possibly. I'm sorry, but when you have that kind of following, you have to watch what it is you do and say as a supposed superstar who has run the NBA straight into the ground. Well, we've got some good news involving this officer, the Idaho TIK TOK Cop officer. As it seems, he will remain employed because it looked touch and go as to whether or not this officer would keep his job. Idaho TIK TOK Cop returns from administrative leave, inks book deal. Nate Sylvester told KTVB that he will return to work on Thursday, and he has signed a book deal. Good for him. His book's working title is Never Off Duty. That's a picture of him from the TikTok video. That was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. A Idaho deputy who was placed on administrative leave after his TikTok mocking LaChina James went viral is returning to the line of duty this week. Excellent. Bellevue Marshal Deputy Nate Silver told KTVB's Shirai Matsuzawa that he will return to work on Thursday. On April 27th, the Bellevue Marshal's office announced on Facebook that the department was internally dealing with Sylvester, saying, quote, "The statements made do not represent the Bellevue Marshal's office." Sylvester posted a TikTok mocking LeBron James after he tweeted and later deleted about the officer who fatally shot Ma'Khia Bryant in Ohio. In the video, Sylvester asked seems to ask the L.A. Lakers star call as he watches an imaginary black man stab another imaginary black man. Quote, so you don't care if a black person kills another black person, but you do care if a white cop kills a black person, even if he's doing it to save another black person, Sylvester said in the TikTok. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, you are really good at basketball, so I'll take your word for it. Simply acknowledging, look, you're a basketball player, shut the fuck up and dribble, okay? Excuse my language. The statements made do not represent the Bellevue Marshal's office. The Bellevue Marshal's office always demands that deputies engage with our citizens in a friendly, professional manner. On Wednesday, Sylvester told KTVB he recently signed a book deal with D'Angelo Publications and that the working title of his book is Never Off Duty. He added that he will now donate a portion of the GoFundMe, which, by the way, is at almost $500,000, that was made in his name, which has now raised nearly $500,000 to First Responders Children's Foundation, and use a portion to create a scholarship fund for displaced police officers. And that, LeBron James, LaChina James, is what a hero actually looks like, wearing a uniform much like the guy that saved the young lady's life in Ohio, the police officer, not a basketball player running his mouth about things he's obviously a total and complete moron on. I mean, utterly ridiculous. Look, these people want, people like LeBron want the police to shoot people in the leg. By the way, there's an artery that would kill somebody in seconds if they shot him in the wrong spot in the leg, but I guess they're supposed to try to figure out how to do that in a matter of a half a second to make a decision. Or some lunacy like pull a taser out and hope the damn thing works when you're in the middle of a dangerous, potentially dangerous situation or a life-threatening situation like the young lady was in peril last week. I mean, in peril, okay? And people like LeBron James come out, run their mouth, and are literally trying to give advice, give statements, play up false narratives. He gave some kind of a statement the other day that was utterly pathetic. Really and truly, in my opinion, supposedly the media is trying to play it as an apology. It was not an apology at all. In fact, if you read between the lines, it was just some more celebration of criminal crap from LeBron, okay? That's all it was. It was ridiculous, again, from LeBron. And we will continue to call LeBron out. I'm happy that Nate Sylvester is keeping his job. I'm proud of Americans for coming out and supporting that guy on his GoFundMe. And look, he's going to give it to children of first responders and create a scholarship for displaced law enforcement officers. You've got a lot of law enforcement officers that are actually retiring early or just flat leaving the force because they feel like so many citizens, morons, are not supporting them. They don't have their back anymore. And particularly in a lot of these Democratic areas, the leadership doesn't have their back anymore. These people are putting their lives on the line. These people are heroes. These people are saving lives. And you have look, in the old days, I've said it before, in the old days of sports stars would have praised what that officer did. He would have been elevated. He would have been a hero. Instead, now sports stars are running their stupid, idiotic mouths. Uneducated fools. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. I'm happy. And Nate Sylvester is going to have a book coming, and we should all watch for that. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.